it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in.
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive
Just
on
wait for it, I
offense
guess.
because I know
It's
I've got a
loading.
defense that can
Please, Michael Thomas. Please. Please. No, no. Michael Thomas. Mike Evans.
Take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same
Come
well.
on.
They've had
Come on,
trouble
good win.
containing him, but
Come on. Oh, shoot. They blitz. Come on. Yes. Nice. Nice.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Nice
Chris
shot.
Godwin with touchdown number 12 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple
It says that someone's watching.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way.
I missed that hit. Hello.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this,
what the hell?
Face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this
drive,
just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 9 yards
Yo no sé.
there, and it's a 1st down.
Acá, Madrid.
Nice
Yo estoy aquí jugando.
That 2nd down run, and at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
Here's Foles. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. 2nd and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Oh, frick, I jumped.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who
Dang it.
Against?
I freaking jumped.
They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Not rip.
The open man is Westbrook.
Oh my, no way. Thank you.
Taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
There's no way I'm gonna lose to the Jags.
Yards on the play. So now
I cannot be 10-2.
1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Foles. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Best game throwing the football.
No, blitz.
Not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you
can I blitz?
You nailed it
Thank
pretty
you.
well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together.
So you want me to mute my mic?
Progress in this one.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
All right.
He'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And Lambeau will put this one.
You saw that. You saw that. You saw that. I blocked it. You saw that, right?
problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Matter. I'm still about up a lot. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this.
Late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Never mind.
Don't forget, later tonight, Sunday Night Football, we've got the Pats and the Texans from NRG Stadium in Houston. And then tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, it's supposed to be really cold up in Seattle as we've got the Vikings and the Seahawks from CenturyLink Field at 8:15 Eastern. On the ground, it's Barber to start the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
Ready? 60 outlaw. There we go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Well, he's been the guy, already over 100 yards here in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was already handing me a piece of paper with that yardage total.
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And they will take
Gotta be joking.
29-yard line.
You're really? Really? Oh my. He was wide open, cause look. And then you beat Jalen Ramsey, and then Jalen Ramsey got, oh my. Oh my gosh, I swear.
Fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Foles. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back to throw now on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete.
What's up with my defense right now?
Use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's got his tight end O'Shaughnessy.
If he did not go out of bounds, he would have gone dead, bro.
Takes it inside the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for a gain of
That play was so bad.
Jacksonville and a first down. Foles going to come up now, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted.
Oh, that should have been intercepted.
Incomplete. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll set up a throw, and that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on.
It's halftime.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
No, I just skipped it. I didn't want to see halftime.
Ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out.
That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 47 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Barber on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber with touchdown number 7 on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 30.
Imagine fumbling on kickoff.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's thinking end zone. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, 37 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
Ball.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we shift to spotlighting Mike Evans. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. They'll roll him out right. Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Oh, my player's injured. No, my QB's injured.
While the training staff takes.
No. My QB's injured. Hold on. No, dude. Missing a game. Oh, dang it, dude. Look, the man tries to set up, he's like, nope. No, dude. Dang.
We'll take a break.
Who's gonna be my QB now? Who's my QB?
So
No, not Winston. Oh my. Winston sucks.
At the 30-yard line. Now it's the backup Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Should I keep or should I substitute?
That's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
It's a re-injured risk, so it's high. Foot sprain will return soon.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple
He sprained
more
his
downs
foot.
to play with.
And it's high, so if he gets injured again, he's out for the whole season. I have to substitute. I have to substitute.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. On the move to his left. And Brate, the tight end's got it.
Let's go!
To the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Cameron Brate, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Brandon, is there any way you and I can join this quarterback in the zone he's in? He's absolutely feeling it. Touchdown after touchdown, throwing the ball.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that will extend this big lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
Okay, that was a bad kickoff because I'm helping my brother. You know Hot Wheels? He bought like this thing, and sometimes I'm trying to help him. Get out of here, kid.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Fournette. They'll get 4 on second down, but it leaves them with third and still 9 to go.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Come on, QB, come on. Here we go.
They'll drop the throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Go!
Picked off right around the 43. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
I tell you, you don't have press conferences when you
Pick
sign
6,
guys
let's
like
go.
this. But he's been a real difference maker so far.
Oh, my QB's back.
For him in the game.
My QB's back. My QB's back. My QB's back. My QB's back. And we back on top. We back on.
Mike Evans, 57 yards.
My QB's back. If my QB's back, we're back on top.
Put this one out of reach.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield.
My QB's back.
Created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a big
Can we get another interception?
possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
All
you?
about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Pull together.
Throwing again on second down. Foles.
Let's go! 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 He's taking it to the house. Let's go!
And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example.
Heard that? You heard that? The #1 defense in the National Football League.
Not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Levante Davis.
What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing?
To the house for a Buccaneer TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to...
I wasn't mad. No, I was saying what? Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Look at that, bro. Oh my! Imagine getting intercepted by a linebacker.
Just anything they tried to throw at him and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary in that last possession.
What was my safety doing?
And they get this well past
Frank.
midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The running back, Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And my goodness.
Let's freaking go!
Interception.
See?
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A gain of 6 there on first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll run it. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Well,
you could create your own quarterback.
Too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 yards as we inch our way to the 2-minute warning. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll buy some time right. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete.
The linemen were in my way. The linemen were in my way, dude.
Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That would
Come on, bro.
That 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Come on, come on.
Escaping the pressure right.
Go! Let's go!
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's a good way to kick off a drive complete over the middle. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big 3rd down play there for the Jags. 41 yards. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not.
I don't want them to score anymore.
Like they want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up.
Really, Brett?
In your coverage, and you bring your safeties back, they can pick up anything.
Wait, controller dies.
Through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Here's Foles. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh my gosh, dude. If he caught that, oh my. Holy.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got Rome. Whoosh. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels.
What the frick was 84 doing?
To the toes part.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
On the ready. Check. U66, pull it high. Get it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top. Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score.
We won.
Late,
We won. We won.
Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
76 to 6.
In this game, there are no feelings.
Exactly. They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head to head. But
that's
the virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their team
7 interceptions and fumbles.
And they feel like if
Imagine.
they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Buccaneers, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they fall to...
Who's next to get clapped? Who's next to get clapped? Great win this week.
Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. High force, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a piece of my animal.
After this game.
Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP that decision
It's 5 minutes each quarter, Brett. Joe, I wish I had Saquon on my freaking team, bro. But my run back is good too, but like, I want a Saquon. I wish I got drafted to the Giants.
All right, gentlemen, we've made way too many mistakes this week, okay?
Have we though?
Football's a simple game, but you keep making these silly mistakes, we're not gonna win.
What do you mean? We're 11-1, my boy.
Come on, set. Get ready.
Coach. Saw that catch. You saw that catch.
Ready, ready. Leaf river. Leaf river.
Oh, broken ankles twice?
Here we go. Here we go. Shoot.
Hey, you know what, guys?
I'm warming up to play the game.
Pretty dang good. And you know what gets me really excited? You haven't even reached the top of your potential yet. Not even...
I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geese, too bad, my bag.
All right.
First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Running back, running back, running back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Running back, running back, running back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that with a NASDAQ. That's cash when the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab. Brown man when it come back, I'ma give back my bad when the check hit the direct hit. I'm glad when the check missed the direct hit. I'm sad like who's that knocking at my window? They say that it's the money. I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a. She in. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bag. You ain't geek, too bad, my bag. First of the month, I'm a running back. Same day, why I'm a running back. Friday, payday, running back. Running back, running back, running back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Running back, running back, running back.
Could it be an early Super Bowl preview? I'm Jonathan Coachman. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the two teams with home field advantage if the season were to end today, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
They were losers their last time. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
So you like Tampa Bay? Not bad.
On 1st and 10, Locke. Ebron caught left side. We look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
Anthony Costanzo's a former first-round pick who's just quietly gone about his business of trying to be the best tackle he can. Good footwork, lots of grit and determination, and he works hard each and every game trying to keep his quarterback clean and help move some people in the run game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Luck, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. The numbers from last week's game for Ebron: 6 catches, 57 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he's taken down inside the 30. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Locke. Ebron with it over the middle. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The 40, 30, past the 20, 10, 5. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Following the fumble recovery, here's Love. He's got Jack Doyle. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. A look at the Buccaneers starters now on defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Throwing is Locke. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Mo Alley Cox, his tight end, and it's 3rd down. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And out timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 50, it's long. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Now a first down throw. Lock. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on third down. Lock. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right
No.
to the 30.
We talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 20, 10, 5, and he will score. As his guys are in for 6 as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Bro, it's basically us versus Bingham. It's basically what's us versus Bingham right now.
Very short kick. This will be taken by
Oh, no.
one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The 305-pound Ndamukong Suh finding the path to the QB there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Lott. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1.
Calvin said if he wants to play COD.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He says he's going to get on under bed.
To make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away.
Godwin's
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I might be the best Madden player in the whole world. Hey yo, these new cleats though? Micah, did you see my new cleats? No, not in real life, in the game.
as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Gay is on for the point, and he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Don't want to.
We know, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
There is pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well.
Oh, the Bucs swarm in and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. And so they will end up with a ball and possession right on the edge of the red zone at the 20. So much for pinning him. Really deep, short punt. Could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans there to make the grab as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. That's an early touchdown grab.